It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. I regret many follies which sprang from my obstinacy, but without that trait I would not have reached my goal. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. I shall not commit the fashionable stupidity of regarding everything I cannot explain as a fraud. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem and the epitome of a whole outlook on life. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. The pendulum of the mind oscillates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. Nobody can fall so low unless he has a great depth. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Faith, hope, love, and insight are the highest achievements of human effort. They are found given by experience. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. The best political, social, and spiritual work we can do is to withdraw the projection of our shadow onto others. Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. In all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Resistance to the organized mass can be effected only by the man who is as well organized in his individuality as the mass itself. A special ability means a heavy expenditure of energy in a particular direction with a consequent drain from some other side of life. That which compels us to create a substitute for ourselves is not the external lack of objects, but our incapacity to lovingly include a thing outside of ourselves. Creative powers can just as easily turn out to be destructive. It rests solely with the moral personality. Sometimes, indeed, there is such a discrepancy between the genius and his human qualities that one has to ask oneself whether a little less talent might not have been better. To me, dreams are part of nature, which harbors no intention to deceive, but expresses something as best it can. Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parent. The debt we owe to the play of imagination is incalculable. There is no coming to consciousness without pain.